Hello, welcome to the Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman podcast. Thank you for being here. I'm your host, Theresa Bateman, and every week I'm going to sit down with a member of my creative community to discuss our traumas, big and small. From the petty to the PTSD to the punchlines of our best jokes, the issues of today, our triggers of the week, and our most problematic opinions, and ultimately how we find the funny in the bad shit that's happened to us. In the end, we'll form a lasting bond. A trauma bond. Sit back, listen, and bond with us, won't you?
And light another dude, cause it's what? It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman. Today, I am joined by a very lovely guest. She is a queer Filipino-American writer, stand-up comedian, retired rapper, weird aunt, ADHD goblin, Gemini, and lady-in-waiting to an elderly Chihuahua. Please join me in welcoming Claire Luisa.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you. It's so good to be here.
Yeah, how you doing today?
I'm good. You know, I just catching my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm okay. You know, it's like the ADHD madness is like really on fleek today.
Right.
Really popping.
Right.
I love when you text me like, I'm running a little late. I'm like, babe, I'm always running late, even when I'm in my own house.
I mean, you just heard my bio. It's an ADHD Filipino Gemini. It's my birthright. I'm late for everything except, well, sometimes I am late for planes. I don't like to be late for movies or planes, but it happens.
Yeah, no, same. I mean, like movies, but also there's like 30 minutes of trailers with the movies. So I'm always kind of like, that's a suggestion.
Yeah, exactly.
And pop producer Ali Jordani is the opposite. We went to a movie together for the first time a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "Oh, we have different styles. I like to get there really early." I went, "Sorry."
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you a movie talker? Do you
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm a yapper all the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, same.
I'm always like, oh,
I take it, Ali, you're not a movie talker. Does it drive you crazy when people whisper something? Okay. It's like a call and response is one thing, you know, like if it's a rowdy audience, it's the first night. It's a silly movie. You know, I'm old. I saw Snakes on a Plane in the theaters in 2006.
Oh my God.
And it was amazing.
Snakes on a Plane. I forgot about that. You know, embarrassing to admit, I've actually to this day never seen that movie.
That's okay.
Is it?
You'll have
I feel
an
like it was such a
opportunity.
cultural moment. And I was in high school when it came out, but like, I don't know. I missed it. I missed the boat.
It's okay.
It's okay.
The zeitgeists keep coming. It's okay.
There's always a new zeitgeist. That is true. Okay, well, to kick us off, do you have anything you would consider to be your trigger of the week? Anything pissing you off, grinding your gears, getting you up in arms, reminding you of old wounds, etc.?
Yeah, my feathers are ruffled by. I had a reel go viral a couple days ago.
Oh my God.
It is so stressful. Have you experienced this?
Yeah, we've just recently, like in the last, I'd say 5-ish episodes, our clips have been like occasionally popping the hell off.
It's
a lot.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have notifications on my phone, but like in the past when I have had viral moments, your phone dies from the amount of notifications.
Oh my God.
And then
like
the
every 2
dopamine hit,
seconds.
like when you open, it's on Instagram, it's a reel. I don't even look at the TikTok. I just kind of dump things there and come back in a few days. And maybe it's gone crazy.
Same.
And it's so funny how like one will go big on one and not the other.
No, totally.
Right?
It's so weird. I'm
like I have a 10 million on TikTok.
Well, like 10 million. See, like
That's
we haven't
insane.
hit anything like that level. That's crazy.
And it's just all of the ones that go viral for me are literally just cameras looking at something, I'm talking, and it's like, oh, you guys don't like what I actually wrote. You don't like my face.
You don't like me.
You just like my observation of some LA thing.
Yeah.
But this
what
one,
was it?
oh my God. Okay, so it's I think it's like 500K right now, but
oh my God, that's so many.
I'm I don't know. So I like the Trader Joe's bags.
Yes. Yes.
I'm a middle-aged woman of Filipino origin, and that's kind of our thing.
Yeah.
But I drove past the one in Burbank. I thought, let me see what's going on. I'll get there.
Oh my God, I saw this video.
You saw this video.
Yes.
I got there at 7:50 thinking, I could just hop in. And the line was the entire block.
Insane.
Yeah. So I don't even know, like San Fernando to Glen Oaks or something. It was crazy. crazy. And I drove around, and then I turned my camera on responsibly while I was parked.
Yeah.
And then I drove around the block, and I just kind of yapped about it.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy. I came here for the bag, and this is biblical levels of greed, and just bullshitting and whatnot. And I posted it like right at that moment. So it was like 8:05 a.m. the day one of the drop.
Yeah.
And it just went crazy. It went crazy, and it's so overwhelming. And then people start having fights with each other in the comments. I quit reading after 100 comments.
That's what's so funny is to me is like when people get mad in the comments and you're like, guys, get a fucking life. I don't know. But it always happens. Like at least once.
Yeah. And I have those in my head with people in the comments, and then I usually just block the person even though they have nothing to do with me, because it just bothers me. And I have this ritual, satire only, okay, FBI man, but I have this ritual where when I block someone, I picture that do I even want to say it on the air? I picture that I'm redacting the redacted on the redacted that redacted. I just picture the fucking next shot going in. And when I block someone, I'm just like, it's like 10 a.m. I'm admitting to violent homicidal fantasies, but when I block someone, I'm just like, I got him. Like you are obliterated from the earth, and I'm watching 7 videos of the different angles of you bleeding out, and it's fucking awesome.
You're dead to my internet
anyway,
now, bitch.
Coming
and that's
hot.
fine. And I think that's fine. And I think that's good. I do. I do. Going viral to that degree, because I'm like, right now our most we've gotten is like getting close to 4,000 likes, but like, or like 30,000 views or whatever. And it's like, even. Wait, what?
Oh, hell yeah.
We got some
You got the K after it?
Yeah, we got some K.
Yeah, I got K.
We got some K. Who got some K? No, just kidding. I only did ketemine once, and it was by accident.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
I used to do it back in the day when it was like not sexy. Like somebody's vet tech cousin would like steal it from the clinic. That's how you got ketamine back in the 1900s. That shit was crazy.
Okay, that's going to get clipped for sure. Next viral clip coming at you about
ketamine. It's a funny word. I feel like if you say it on stage or something, people are just like, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know what your experience is with.
I've never mentioned it on stage personally, but it's not too late. Yeah. I can talk. Maybe I should talk about the one time I did ketamine by accident.
Do we have time for that now?
Yeah. I mean, well,
summary.
It was during my cocaine days, and I did think it was cocaine, and then did a bump, and then like 10 minutes later, me and my friends who all thought it was cocaine as well, because we all, guess what, found it at an after hours.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You know what? Did it anyway.
I've been there, man.
Yeah, and we were like we were at Akbar, and this is pre-COVID. This is like many years ago, and we were all just kind of sitting at Akbar on a Sunday, like 10-15 minutes after doing our bumps of ketamine, and then we were all like, why do I feel like I'm floating outside of my body and I'm not really here?
Yeah. But you were together.
But we were together, and then we were like, okay, we're all in it together. And then my ex also did ketamine thinking it was cocaine once, another time, but took like 2 big bumps, because it was like, okay, about to go home, gonna get some bumps for the road.
Yeah.
And it was ketamine, and then I had to spend the rest of the night helping him through that. He was like, I feel like everything looks like it's on 90s television.
Oh my God.
He said something like, I'm like an elephant searching for its last grain of sand. And I was like, what? Honestly, don't know what it means, but it slaps.
It's awesome. That's awesome. Like, put that on an inspirational poster.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like a Zen koan or whatever.
It's so fucking funny.
That's
it's insane.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you think of a time you were at like a party or a social gathering and you had a story you were ready to tell that you swore was just going to knock their socks off, but it actually got everyone really concerned for you, and they were like, wow, that's really sad. Are you okay?
Absolutely. It's not a story so much as a bon mot, I guess. It's I was at some event, and there was like this, tell your secret, put your secret on a little slip of paper, and we'll pull it out and read everybody's secret, right?
Whoa.
And I was just like, I think this is so funny.
Yeah.
And I put my confession, right? I occasionally eat an entire stick of butter like it's a Snickers bar. Is that sad? Because I think it's hilarious, and also it's good.
Yeah. I mean, butter's delicious, but I think if
that's
anything,
insane, right?
I'm like, kind of.
That's not a well thing. And
yeah. Is your cholesterol okay?
It's terrible. It's horrible. It's like, I'm French. I like butter.
Yeah.
But, I just like it cold and slice off a little. So I don't have it in my
you
home.
take little like bite-sized pieces.
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
like
not
you're not like
yeah.
which I did picture because
I said Snickers bar, so maybe
so you're
that's
like,
misleading. But
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of just like ice cream with salt in it, right?
Kinda, I guess.
Isn't that a crazy thing? I've already so far admitted to homicidal tendencies and butter eating.
And that's the exact kind of content we want on the podcast.
Yeah, let's go.
I actually do have a friend who churns his own butter, if you can believe it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
In Los Angeles?
Yes. And he has been on the pod. His name is Brent Peters.
Okay,
he was like the second episode ever.
Oh, yes.
He is a man of many talents and resources, and
he likes guns.
He likes guns. He's
like
gay for guns.
I am also gay for guns. Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's taken me to the gun range a couple times. So all of my experience in learning how to shoot a gun is with him.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm a natural. Just throwing it out there for the revolution. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah. My eyes are a little bad. Like, I need to get my eyes fixed and then I'll be better at it.
I know, it is like just lining it up with the glasses and the kickback. You're like, wait, don't fuck my face up. But he churns his own butter, and I did get to help him do it once.
Amazing. Does it hurt? Does it burn? Yeah,
it burns real good. Really working the arms
activate
up.
The core.
You got to activate all the core and upper fucking body strength muscles, upper body strength muscles.
I don't know what
Hey, I don't know what muscles are
I don't have those.
Triceps, biceps. That's kind of the best I got. But it was thrilling to churn some butter with him and then get to take some home. And then it was like, he does it in the he says apparently it's like not legal here to have pasteurized butter or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like a specific kind of French way of doing it.
I just picture that like wooden thing that looks like a sort of cylinder with this. Is it that, or is
no?
It
he just has like one of those KitchenAid like big metal ones, and there is a whisk situation. There is some stirring going on, but yeah, it's like a multi-day process. So
I was thinking of that Britney Spears episode where she's in Colonial Williamsburg. Do you know of SNL?
Oh my god!
And she's like, yeah. So Britney Spears is turning
that episode of Britney Spears' life.
That was completely. What? Anyway, I interrupted you ADHD style,
and that's fine.
Metal. Anyway, so butter. That's my secret shame, and I think it's funny, but everyone just goes, they're like concerned for me.
Yeah,
and like, I don't do a whole lot of other. I mean,
like
every sort of recovering addict, in America, with a mother, like I have disordered eating things, but it's not like my main thing.
Yeah, your diet is only butter.
Amazing. That's a disorder. No, but so I just don't have it in the house.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is there anything you could think of that you thought was like really common growing up, but then when you grew up and moved away from home, you found out it was only really particular to maybe your hometown or your household?
Mm-hmm. I was kind of talking to my sister about this recently.
Yeah.
Because growing up, it wasn't so much that I thought things were normal at home. I like knew things were weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then out in the world, I realized that our particular things that were weird, other people had them, so they were normal, except not everybody had all of them.
Okay.
Necessarily.
So you had like a reverse vibe where you're like, oh no, this is actually, a lot of people do this, but I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So to scratch the surface. Well, my dad came out when I was 13, so I'm second generation. I always say I'm half Asian and half gay because my mom's Asian, my dad's gay.
That's literally perfect.
That's my identity. So, and prior to that, they didn't share a bed. There wasn't a whole lot of physical affection.
Yeah.
There was just a distance, and now I see dysfunction. I don't want to go into their whole thing that much. But so that was interesting, him coming out in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I truly believe because he was out in the 70s, and then he met my mom, not in the military. They were teaching at an American school together.
Okay.
And he, he lived in Berkeley in the 70s, and he went in the closet right in time.
Wow.
To save his life.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So like in the 90s, it was still, people were still getting AIDS.
Yeah.
And even like straight kids in the suburbs were like,
Yeah.
oh my God, MTV was like, wrap it up. And AIDS tests took like 2 weeks to like get the results back. See how I digressed completely ADHD-ily? So other things, it's like my mom was a tiny bit older than my dad, which was crazy. That was so weird. What else? We moved around all the time.
Yeah.
My dad is a Unitarian minister.
Oh my God.
Well, he's retired, but he was,
So to be a gay minister. Wow. What a, like that. See, this is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you feel when your dad came out as a kid? Like, I mean, I'm just with all the messaging at that time, especially being so like anti-gay, being so homophobic.
Right.
Like, were you in that space of that homophobia, or were you just like, I love my dad, whatever, and I have inklings that maybe I'm half gay too?
Yeah. So I was 13 and we had just gone to this Unitarian church camp. And that is where he met the guy.
Oh, wow.
And there were all these discussions kind of worrying about, I was kind of like doing the youth group things.
Yeah.
And there was like discussion. And I remember at one point somebody was like, do you think someone's born gay? And everyone was like, let's think about it. Let's rap about this. So that was kind of happening. And then I had always, I read Anne Frank and I was like, she's bi, I'm bi.
Little known fact.
Yeah, widely known.
Known.
People are mad about that. That's
people don't talk
controversial.
about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
That'll hit the discourse once in a while, and people are like, "How dare you? She was a child." But I was a child reading that.
Yeah, there are gay kids. Born this way, baby.
Yeah. So turns out born this way.
Yeah, turns out.
But
you were pondering that question at church camp.
So I was pondering that question, and this, and then I'm becoming aware of what it means. And then he sits us down. He's like, girls, we're going to have a meeting. He sits us down in his office at the church.
Yeah.
And he says, your mother and I are getting a divorce. And I was like, okay, duh, finally.
Right.
That saw that coming. And I'm gay. And I was like, yes, basically. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's so great. I was like immediately just like so supportive.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the divorce is not part of the trauma.
Yeah.
The gay thing is not part of the trauma.
Yeah.
The getting abandoned thing is.
Yeah.
The lie and the abandonment is the trauma. He might listen to this. I love you, Daddy. It's okay. We call him Daddy because of a Southern thing, not like anything weird. But
the lie, I mean, there, even though it's like, even if you understand why someone would have to hide in that way, especially given the time that it was happening, there is still this sense of like, oh, fuck, like, there's this huge thing I didn't know about you, and we're supposed to be family, and I should know this. Right. It's like, it's like a mind fuck. It's so trippy.
The thought just fell out of my brain.
That's fine. That happens to me all the time. The ADHD. What did I come in the room for? Brain zap.
Are you medicated?
No, I'm raw dogging it, which is crazy. Are you?
I finally like dialed it in.
I have to. This is what like. So when I first started my current day job that I have now, and I got health insurance again, because that's the thing. I'm so like traumatized from the U.S. healthcare system and like employment.
Save us, Luigi.
Right, literally, please. 10 more Luigis and I don't know.
They're trying.
Trying to make a 3 men and a baby joke, and I don't know where I was going with it. But
3 men and Luigi.
And 3 men and free Luigi. But yeah, I was like, so I've been laid off so many times that I'm so like in my brain, I'm so used to just not having healthcare and just not going to the doctor. So then once I did get health insurance again at my current job, I like in the first couple months, I was like, you know what, I should try to get on this. Cause I do think like, especially in this job, medication would really help me manage my life a lot better. Yeah. And then I went down the road of trying to find a psychiatrist that was covered by my insurance, but also had good reviews from people. And that's where I got the ADHD overwhelm, because every single doctor I looked into that took my insurance had people being like, this person sucks. They don't care. They just want to come in and out. And I was like, really, because especially, I don't know, with medication, I want to approach it from like a minimal medication, holistic kind of vibe. Yeah. And I wanted someone who wasn't just going to push whatever pharmaceutical they were being paid to push on me. So that's where then it just gets into, anyway, I'm going down my ADHD thought process of like all the reasons why, oh no, I can't do it.
It's so hard for those of us who need the medication to be able to do that thing.
Exactly. Like trying to do the thing to even get the medication feels impossible.
Yeah. Insurmountable. executive function,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, but what are you, do you like what you're on now? Is it good?
Yeah, so I'm on Concerta, which
Okay.
is it's always weird names,
Yeah.
like Concentrate, Concerta. Yeah. I mean, I'm sober 17 years,
Yeah.
clean and sober.
Congratulations,
Thank
17
you.
years.
I don't know how that happened.
That's amazing.
I didn't do it alone, but
Yeah. And that's on God.
and the homies, yeah. No, but
And the homies are God, actually.
you know, my group of drunks spells God.
That's
so
dumb. That's funny.
yeah, that's dumb. I didn't make that up. But ADD. Am I medicated? I asked the doctor. I was like, give me something not fun. Like I was not really a speed freak anyway.
Yeah.
Because if you do a ton of cocaine and you have ADHD, you're just like focused.
Yes.
You're not starting a restaurant. You know,
I'm just like, oh, I can speak clearly about my thoughts and like not feel weird
let me
about
clean
it.
my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was not really my drug of choice, but I did specifically say, give me something that I can't like party on. And this pill, you can't even crush it if you wanted to.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Like even with a hammer. I've just experimented and tried. No, but you can't cut it up. You can't, it's no fun.
Yeah.
And I've just dialed in different amounts. And so far, like currently it is working. And I think that having a job where it's super boring and lots of paperwork and just day job, where it's a lot of routine and structure and schedule, I think that's the secret. I used to think that having a job that had a lot flying at my head appealed to my ADHD, which is how I felt about New York City. Something's always coming at you.
Yeah.
This is good for me, but really it was just the most heightened cortisol, like nervous system, fight or flight all the time.
Yeah.
And it turns out that having a routine and structure is actually good for me.
Oh, that's so good. You see, that's what I go back and forth between like what kind of job I think would be best for my ADHD, because for a little while between jobs I was like helping clean and organize people's houses for my friend's company, and yes, you did that as well. And I'm like, this is fun because I get to like be in a different place all the time. It's still not like like a live event stuff. Yeah, you hyper focus. You're literally separating things into categories. It's satisfying. Like so satisfying. But none of those jobs pay enough. Oh, yeah. But then I'm like, when I'm so active, I do really well in situations where it's high stress and like live in real time, having to problem solve, figure stuff out. But then I'm fucking drained and feel insane at the end of it.
I think like the dancing is so good.
It's the best.
Because you're using your mind, every part of your body.
Yes.
You're hearing the music, you're learning the choreo. Like when I played drums, it was like, oh, every single part of my body is working.
Yeah, and engaged and focused.
And they say, like, I follow this doctor, Edward Hallowell. He's kind of like, do you know him? He's the dude when it comes to ADHD. He's written a book called Driven to Distraction and a few sequels.
Okay.
And I just picked up the weirdest things from it. Like those balancing boards or whatever. Like that's good for us because we have to do something with our mind.
Yeah.
You have to skip the carbs, sadly, just butter.
Okay, wait, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll send you the book.
Please. That would be amazing.
Because it's great and I highly recommend it. And there were weird things because it's so overlapping with autism. Are you?
Yeah. I don't think so, but also I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows?
I don't identify as such and people don't think so either, but then I will pull over because my shirt feels weird or something.
I have like texture things with food.
I know that's not all it is.
Yeah,
right.
But I don't really have much sensory overwhelm. That's not like something that I experience, but I definitely have like if I'm like, I can't eat shrimp because the chewiness of it is like, I don't know if that counts or that's just something about me.
Yeah, I can't like the thinking about like metal on my, like silverware I can handle, but like a metal bottle I can't drink out. But a lot of this is not comorbid, but like overlapping with ADHD.
Yeah, there's a lot of like it's like they're a Venn diagram and they're not, they share some commonalities, but it's not like
all neurodivergence.
Yeah, neurodivergence.
Hate the word because of what it means. It's like pansexual or something. Like yes, but
okay. Whew. Can you think of something that felt traumatic at the time you were going through it, but now you can look back and laugh at it? And how did you get to a place where you could laugh about it?
I was working at Disney World in Orlando on 9/11.
Oh my God. Wow.
So I had to evacuate Disney World on 9/11.
Oh my God.
And it was horrific.
Yeah.
You know, on a world scale, for you young folks, it was actually horrific. I know you like to joke about it a lot, but
yeah, there's lots of 9/11
it was fucking
jokes.
terrible. And I have a lot of friends from New York, and it was fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people I know saw horrible things. And I was young, and I was a teenager, and I was away from home.
Yeah.
And my family's all in the, you know, northeast-ish Appalachia. And it was like, it was crazy because we had no idea what was happening.
Right. Yeah.
You were
that
a sentient
day,
being at that point.
I was 12 or
Yeah.
almost,
So
I was
you
like
knew.
almost 12 and I was in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things where it was so confusing because
Yeah.
we were like, what the fuck do you mean? It was the beginning.
And you were in the East Coast.
I was in Philly, 2 hours from
my
New York.
God.
So that's why.
Yeah.
And a plane had gone down
In
in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
So they were like, they literally get the principal comes on the speaker and goes,
Oh my God.
so something bad happened in New York.
Oh my God.
And they think something bad might also happen here in Philadelphia. So therefore,
God.
school's canceled. And then we all had to go home, and I was pissed because I was like, there was always a phase as a kid where I was excited to go back to school because summer felt like I wanted to see all my school friends again. I loved school supply shopping.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah.
And I got like tired of being in my childhood home for many reasons, and I wanted to see my school friends. So I was like, it was our first day back to school, like full day. And I was like, we're finally going to get in our classes and see which of our friends are in all our classes. And then we had to go home early, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then school was also canceled for the rest of the week.
I mean, my first reaction was like, so I was in the break room. So I was in this parade, right?
I was going to say, so were you like one of those like actors at Disney?
I was, yeah. So I was in
God.
a parade called Tapestry of Nations at Epcot.
Wow.
And
of
it was
course.
these giant puppets. So I'd auditioned. I was in college, and I'd auditioned for this thing, and I was like, I'm going to be Snow White, until they told me I was like too fat and too ethnic or whatever.
Oh my God, of course they did.
I mean, I did not look like this, obviously, 25 years ago, but so I auditioned, and I got cast in this parade. And this parade the puppets were designed by Julie Taymor, who did the
Oh my
Lion
God,
King
yeah, I
on
know.
Broadway.
I know Julie Taymor. She directed Across the Universe.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. That wild ass movie.
That wild ass movie. That was some aughts kind of shit.
Oh,
right? Yeah. So these puppets are like 20 feet tall, and I have alopecia areata, which means my hair falls out in big chunks.
Oh wow.
Currently, there's a big spot in the back. Luckily, it's in the back. You can't see it. But at this point, I had been going through a lot of stressful, traumatic things.
Yeah.
And my hair was falling out really badly.
Yeah.
So I had shaved my head.
Oh my God.
Because my hair is dark and my skin was light, it was like I looked kind of mangy. So I had to keep it like bicked, like shaved. So I had a shaved head, and I bought some wigs for going down there, but I ended up hating them. I just kind of looked like a Hasidic woman, you know? So I would just kind of wear like a head wrap, and everybody thought I had cancer.
Yeah.
And I like did not correct them. It's fucked up. So people were really nice to me all the time.
But at least you didn't actively lie about it, which an old friend of mine did. So yeah.
I knew that. I think I knew that in the back of my mind. Yeah. Sorry, trigger
No,
warning.
please.
Trigger warning. I pretended to have I didn't
That's
pretend it. I
no,
just
it's
didn't
fine.
correct. I omitted that fact. But
yeah, and that's I can't say I wouldn't do the same if someone assumed that about me. I'd just be like, yeah, go with it. Treat me nice.
I think I brought that up to state that I was not very physically strong at the time I started this job, so the job was very difficult for me. So I started in May of that year, and then it was September. So the parade was undergoing like a revamp. They were rebranding it. They were changing some of the floats and the music and whatnot. So the parade's down for 2 weeks, right? And I'm in the entertainment department. So I come in, I roll in at 4:00. I do my little workout. I do 20 minutes of a parade. I hang out in the break room. I do 20 more minutes of a parade, make 7,000 people smile, get photographed a ton, and then go to the club.
Hell yeah.
You know, in my one shoulder top and my low rise jeans. And I dance to Darude Sandstorm and, you know, the new Britney album.
Yeah.
So that was my life.
Yeah.
And now they needed something to do with us. So they just put everyone from the parade as park greeters.
Okay.
So that's just the ding dong in the khakis with the hat with the, you know, Claire from
Welcome.
Charleston, West Virginia on my my name tag. And so that's our job. Now we have to come in at 9 a.m. Now I'm not being photographed, you know.
You're like, what the fuck? This is not what I signed up for.
So mad about it.
Yeah.
So I report to work on a Tuesday at 9 a.m. And I'm there and I'm pissed about it.
Yeah.
And this super queenie employee just runs it. Cast member. Sorry, we're cast members at Disney. The super queenie guy runs in and he's like, airplanes just hit the World Trade Center. And we all thought like Cessna or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, my reaction was like, cool, can I go home? Like, I just did not, because you're not
thinking about the real world impact of that.
Yeah. And like my aunt had worked there, but like 20 years before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my aunt worked there. Can I go home? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I feel like everyone had like a family member or a friend of a family member who was, I was like, my cousin works at the World Trade Center 1 day a week.
Right.
You know, like, trying to cling to like this as though that's the same as people whose like family were actual firefighters, like rescuing people or people who were actually.
And I know people who
dying in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so. God, what
but you know that like on the West Coast people didn't experience it, I think, the same way, even though
I mean
because they were like, ooh, I don't know, it was like 6 a.m. You know, and they just, it's so far removed.
Yeah, because literally we're a whole like America's gigantic or Turtle Island gigantic, and so California is like another fucking country.
Yeah.
So of course if I was all the way over here and that happened, I would like definitely be concerned, but it wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. You don't have the concept of, just because on the East Coast, like all the states are so much smaller, and therefore, and like all the major cities are like closer to each other. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm not from New York, but Philly's only 2 hours from New York. Whereas like California, you could drive
in
all
LA
day
from Tijuana, and you would hit Oregon at the end of the night or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived here when I was a kid, so
really?
I was here in the 90s for all that cool LA shit.
Yeah.
So I remember smog. I was here for what are we calling the riots now? We're not calling it the riots, the uprising.
Oh, I didn't know this. Is this a new thing?
I feel like it's not okay to call it the LA riots anymore.
I mean,
but I was here for the LA riots, you know, and then Northridge earthquake, and so that's some trauma.
Damn.
I lived here when I was a kid, and then I moved to West Virginia. That's also trauma.
I was about to say like that. The culture shock of that must have been insane.
The reverse Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah. We weren't in Beverly Hills.
Why West Virginia?
So my dad, Unitarian minister.
Right. Yes.
And they move around a lot. Like preachers move around.
So they're just like finding like church. Is it a church?
So like 5 years here. Yeah. So it is.
I'm like, I grew up Catholic, and I don't know if the terminology
too. That's
is
the other
same
thing. So
for other denominations.
Like I'm half Catholic on my mom's side. I was confirmed. The Filipino thing, right?
Yeah.
So even though he was a Unitarian minister, we were raised Catholic. I was forced to go every Sunday, and now I'm totally cool with it. Like I'm lightweight revert, you know, like I really, shit's so bad in the world that I'm
you're
Catholic.
Like God, yeah.
And there's cool leftist ways to do it, and there's organizations in the Catholic worker, and there's a lot of like sort of radical, and I've found the pro-choice Catholics and the gay Catholics. Like I'm just not.
But why are they Catholic and not just like some other more accepting version of Christianity?
Because I
feel like Catholic is the most like sinister one,
which is kind of cool. I mean,
like, I
think that the Baptist churches in the South that hate fags are the more sinister ones.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, I think that there is just an elegance to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And of course the aesthetic. All the girlies are doing it for the aesthetic, and that burns my cannolis because like if I see like when I see that shit, it like kind of irks me because I'm like, you don't have the trauma. You didn't grow up with this. You weren't forced to go to CCD.
Oh my God. You were not and take confirmation classes. And oh God. I didn't. It's funny because I did go to Catholic school from kindergarten to 8th grade, and it is such a foundational part of my upbringing and was used as such a guilt trip. But I from such a young age, I didn't believe it, because when my dad died when I was 9, it just kind of rocked my whole world and this whole thing. And I was like, why the fuck would I believe in a God that's gonna like do this to me and my family? And I just started questioning things really young. So then I kind of never really considered that it would still impact me. And then it's like as an adult, and like the more I would be coming into my queerness, I'd be like, oh, there's like a lot of shame there actually from that I never really thought about or worked through in a real, because I'm like, well, fuck you, I don't take you seriously. But it's like, that doesn't change the way it affects like a child brain when it's like in your developmental years
and still in here.
Like the shame around bodies and the shame around just sexuality in any capacity, whether it's even if it's straight, the strict gender roles, like boys weren't allowed to have hair, long hair,
and girls can't be priests,
and girls and girls can't be priests, and we weren't allowed to wear makeup, and boys weren't allowed to like have long hair.
And yet that uniform is sexualized in fetish world.
And of course, because once it's like anything restricted is going to be like, people are like,
so you know that John Waters quote about the book, I hate that one. Okay, I love John Waters. He's
Yeah. Wait,
yeah.
what's the quote about the book?
So the John Waters quote that everybody loves to throw around and have prints of is the one that says, "If you go home with somebody and they don't have books, don't fuck them." Which I think he's walked that back because it's a yeah. Like, I have audiobooks, Uncle John, but the one that I really love, my favorite John Waters quote is, "Thank God I was born Catholic, so sex will always be dirty." Isn't that great?
I do love that. I love John. Allie and I went to the John Waters exhibit at the Academy Museum.
Yes, so good.
Was that last year or the year before?
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was amazing.
It was so good. I love it. I have my little directed by John Waters pin.
Yeah.
I'm a John Waters girly. I saw Crybaby at me and my friends when we were after Pirates of the Caribbean came out, we were all obsessed with Johnny Depp. Naturally, I feel like that's also like a bisexual rite of passage because he's like wearing eyeliner.
I have a
and long
moment
hair.
with him too.
Yeah. I mean, fuck him now.
Of course,
that guy sucks. But we were obsessed with him as teenagers.
Like all of our crushes as kids.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And then we would have like Johnny Depp marathons where we would go to like Blockbuster and rent every Johnny Depp movie we could find, and one of them was Crybaby. So that was like my introduction to John Waters as a kid. And what a wild fucking film to see like 12 or 13.
I can't think of what my introduction is, but my Johnny Depp introduction was Benny and June.
Oh, Benny and June is a good one. That was one part of the marathon for sure.
He's so gorgeous in that, and he's doing like a Buster Keaton impression. He's pretty like girl,
That's when they're like, and I would walk 500
I mean, one of my favorite genres is mentally ill people in love.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Other Sister?
Yes, with Julia.
And that's not mentally ill. That's fucked up. That's actually just mentally disabled. God. So excuse me. I'm so sorry.
But
that movie is like
the same
fucked up.
Era.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the same.
Everyone thought they were going to get an Oscar for that kind of role.
Oh my God. Nell. I'm not going to go down that one. Everyone's got a Nell impression, but we can't do that in polite society anymore.
There was, oh my God, the Crybaby, the quote I always think of with Johnny Depp. He's like, "Kiss me, Allison, kiss me hard." It's so good.
Every actor was doing this, like Nicolas Cage in Wild at Heart, like that era. Everyone had like an Elvis
God,
thing.
Wild at Heart, what a fucking wild ass movie. Right? I watched that like the day after David Lynch died. Me and my friend watched that at his house. It was so nice.
Which one did I watch? I watched a really fucked up one. Okay. That's a love story.
Yeah,
that one is an uplifting one.
Yeah.
I watched one of the like hardest ones. I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it was Inland Empire.
Okay. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you have to take it in chunks. I don't know.
Okay. David Lynch, God, I'm still sad I missed the Mulholland Drive Cinespia screening a couple weeks ago. That would have been so nice.
Yeah.
That's
all of us
a classic.
be terrified at one point, like that one scene. I'm on my way after this later this afternoon to take my first transcendental meditation.
That's so exciting.
Class, sponsored by David Lynch.
I know. I've known a few friends who've like started to get into that, and they all have really nothing but good things to say.
I think it'll fix the ADD.
Yeah, I think it'll fix me. It'll be the thing that finally fixes me. But honestly, just real quick note on Mulholland Drive. I remember when I saw that movie for the first time, it sat with me in such a it sat with me because it's like, it's David Lynch and he's fucking wild. But it was the first time I remember seeing a female character like having like a masturbation scene that was not sexualized.
Oh, God.
It was like, and it was like pathetic.
Oh my
and
God.
That felt so like revolutionary to me, to be like, oh my God, a beautiful woman, but she's so fucking sad and she's doing this thing, and it's like otherwise, and a lot of other male directors would be like making this like a horny thing, but it's actually just like a really pivotal, like lonely kind of, I don't know.
Do you know, every time I'm Christer-baiting, I just feel like I'm doing an homage to that movie. No, but absolutely.
Yeah.
That was a revelation.
Yeah. I was like, God bless.
Because that's real. I do that all the time.
Totally. I was like, how does he know?
Yeah. you ever just like bust and then you're like,
oh, for sure.
Like with someone or without somebody.
Yes. Oh my God. I remember one time
kind of hot.
Like starting to have sex with a boyfriend at the time and just immediately started crying. I was like, oh, sorry, I don't know.
They're freaked out by it.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Like, oh my God, do you consent?
Look away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Spicy for a minute.
Yeah.
That's traumatic.
Yeah. Is there a time that you look back on your behavior when you were going through something and you're like, oh wow, I was really going through it, huh? In like retrospect, like at the time you thought you were behaving normally, but looking back you're like, whoa, that was kind of nuts.
Yeah, I mean, just the end of my drinking.
Yeah.
2009, 2008. I just didn't see anything wrong with it. And my therapist one time was like, why do you suppose that a couple times a week you get blackout and you end up like at the end of the queue in Coney Island without a wallet and piss your pants. And, why do you think it's so uncool to like not pay your bills or get your electric shut? Why is this like normal to you?
Mm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
and I was just so unaware. I don't even know if it's denial or if just simply not having any idea is denial.
Right.
Like denial seems to me like that you have it and you're just like, no, I don't. But just having no idea that I had a problem.
Yeah.
And shit was so gnarly and so messy and it was just normal to me.
Yeah.
And then somehow just, as if by an occult hand, I was plopped into the recovery sphere. And it just was easy after that. Like I'm very lucky that I have never relapsed, that I've always just kind of found my way. But it was just truly like a divine thing, like just a mystery.
Yeah.
It was a mysterious thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized it.
Yeah.
I had to be in there and I had to say out loud that I was, that I had a problem. And then I knew. And just the whole time, like I thought that was life. I thought that was normal. And ever since then, 17 years, life has gotten, interesting.
Yeah.
And good sometimes.
I mean, I think it makes sense. Like, I don't know. I do feel like drinking is so normalized and also kind of encouraged in our culture.
Especially New York City.
Oh my God, of course. Like I feel like every big city is a kind of drink. Like Philly's a drinking city. Chicago is a drinking city.
You just have
New
more
York
DUIs
City.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
LA is like a drinking city, but people be drunk driving and they need to be Ubering. Living in big city. I don't know. I just feel like I have big thoughts about this that are like, because I don't know, just the origins of our country are so fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore
alcohol is poison from the white man that was brought to the indigenous people.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it continues to imprison them.
It continues to imprison so many people too. Like it's really, it's not good, but it's like, but because also this is a country of enslaved people. Mm-hmm. And that's how it started. And that's how it continues, just in different dressings. Obviously, there's the prison system, which is like the most egregious example of that, and also human trafficking and all of that. And then there's all of us living in society, like assuming we're free, but really we are slaves to the jobs we have because our healthcare depends on it, our housing depends on it, and we're so fucking burnt out and we're so overworked that then it becomes really normal to like, I need to let off some steam.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is to like fucking just absolutely go blank in the brain so that you can slow the fuck down and regulate for a second, because we're all perpetually dysregulated. Right. Like I think it makes total sense for most people for it to take a lot to realize that you have a problem, because it's just like, yeah, whatever, party culture, let's go out, let's drink, let's like take the edge off. And with anything, with drugs, with any kind of substance you could get into and like maybe overdo, it's just, that's why it's like I feel like we're a nation of addicts in all different types of ways. Absolutely. Because we're not taught how to regulate, we're not taught how to sit with discomfort, and we're overworked. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, of course it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was born with the dog in me,
Yeah, that too. Like, there's that.
And I was born ADHD. I don't know, whatever. That's up for debate. Is that a trauma response, etc. But like I feel like since I was a kid, I've had ADHD. I've had the ism, I've had the addict inside of me. And nowadays, a lot of people are like, well, everyone has ADHD. And like my A1C was creeping up there. I'm pre-diabetic. I'm in various stages of fixing that. And now it's like, everyone's like, well, I've got a high A1C. And at the time, it was like people didn't used to all have pre-diabetes. And people didn't used to all... We're being poisoned. That's what I'm getting to, is that like we didn't used to all have like ADHD. We didn't used to all have alcoholism. But it's like because of the current hellscape, place, like time and place, everyone legitimately does. We have high A1C because long COVID, one of the results of long COVID is type 2 diabetes. Like,
I did not know that.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
Straight up. So when people just are kind of like, oh, I'm getting that, but I go to yoga all the time and I don't eat all butter, like people are just getting it. And ADHD, probably, from the internet.
But also, like, people are getting cancer younger and younger too. We're literally like being poisoned in pretty much
I've had,
every conceivable way.
3 friends die in their 40s from cancer.
I've had so many friends in the last, I'd say like 10 years. I have so many like female comedians in their early 30s getting breast cancer.
Yeah.
Like I know I can think of at least like 5 off the top of my head right now that got breast cancer when they were in their early 30s.
Right.
I just had a friend get diagnosed with skin cancer and have to have multiple surgeries to address.
And these are millennials.
And she's 31. Like, or maybe 32, just turned 32, but still like the early 30s cancer stuff. We're being poisoned by the air, the water, our pans.
Twice this week, a neighborhood full of brown people experienced a chemical spill that could have been catastrophic, like Chernobyl, like.
And then
what's up with that?
And then there's redlining too, where they have different demographics of people, marginalized people in food deserts and near all these plants that emit all this fucking pollution, and then have things like fires or chemical spills, and it's just like it's so clear. They want us dead. It's so fucked.
My apartment's very affordable because it's 350 feet from the freeway.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm kind of just taking my chances. I don't vape. Listen. Yeah. Like. Take some
vape.
Antioxidants. I'll be
fine.
I don't vape. Not judging you if you do. That's cool. Cigarettes are cooler anyway, right? I don't smoke cigarettes either. Yeah, but I heard they're trending. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, what would you consider to be your weirdest coping mechanism when you're going through it, or your favorite coping mechanism? And it could be the same or different, or pick one.
It's really fucked up. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Trigger warning. It's a fucked up one. So I cry easily. I don't know. That's just an emotional thing. Like I don't know what that is. Mood disorder. But a lot of people, and maybe it's hormonal. I cry just every single dog video that comes through my feed.
Absolutely.
Commercials. I think that's a pretty common human experience. Maybe. I don't know. So I cry all the time, and sometimes I'll just be in public somewhere. I will be in a meeting at work. I'll be telling somebody a story, and I'll like tear up for no reason about it. I'm just too many feelings. Maybe this is autism. And sometimes it's just not appropriate to cry. So I'll do this thing. I will think about a time that I was sexually assaulted.
Oh my God.
And I will shut down.
Oh my God.
And I will get angry. And I'll just, because I could just be like, I could probably cry on command. Like,
oh my God.
It would take me like more time than we have, but I could get there. I could get to a point where I'm crying about something.
They're already looking glassy.
Yeah. Like, it's fucked up, right?
Oh my
like
God.
I can just, I can cry on command, which is great. Hollywood.
I was about to say, hire her, cast her.
So I can do that. But then like sicko mode, right? Traumatized person mode. Like that's some Gemini shit, right? Like I can just go.
God.
For those of you listening at home, I just switched right out of that cry. I just think about that incident.
Yeah.
And it fills me with like
rage.
And it just dries the tears.
Yeah.
Isn't that
wow? That's wild. I mean, and that is an argument for you should be cast, because that's on actors are crazy.
Actors are crazy. I was thinking about acting real quick about how it's like the one ethical way that you can wage psychological warfare on someone.
Totally. Is it ethical?
Maybe not. Oftentimes it is not. Directors do. But I think writing fiction and also BDSM, you can do that too.
Totally.
Anyway, that's just an aside.
But and that's on Stanley Kubrick and how he treated Shelley Duvall on the set of
French
The Shining.
Director. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
The blue is the warmest color, apparently.
God.
Which fucking sucks, because I love that director.
Yeah. Problematic faves.
Speaking of, what would you consider to be your most problematic opinion that you are willing to admit on a public podcast, and or problematic behavior you engage in when you're going through it, and or just a hot take you want to pop off about to the people?
All right. This is going to get me canceled in 15 different dialects of Filipino.
Okay.
I don't even know if I should say it. It's crazy. This is like, I did not realize that Olivia Rodrigo was basically beige Taylor Swift. But her fans are psycho. Oh. And you can't say anything about her.
Oh, no.
And I am indifferent to her. But I did sort of a throwaway comment on Threads, which is a cesspool.
Threads is insane.
I have canceled. I just stopped going on because it makes me really like physically ill. And I had made some sort of like funny comment about her. She was cooking her grandma's lumpia. And
my
there was a
God.
photo of her in the British Vogue, like proudly holding it. And it was very, very pale. And, you know, there are many different varieties of lumpia. And this one was, did I pronounce that like Cameron Diaz? Lumpia. So I made this comment, just a throwaway joke. And I was like, Olivia, as one mixed Filipina to another, our lumpia does not have to be the same color as our skin. And the crowd went wild. And suddenly it was crabs in a barrel. And I'm just like, and like, it was this crazy, I'm
my
not Filipino
God.
enough. I don't know anything. And it was just a joke. But people went crazy on Threads. And I was getting cussed out in languages I don't even know, including Oakland Filipino,
Oh my God.
which I'm sorry. Oakland Filipino, y'all. I'm like, okay, that's not your natural tone of voice, but
Whoa.
it was crazy. So I guess
Do the Rodrigo fans have a nickname like the Swifties do?
I don't know.
I do love Olivia Rodrigo.
And that's
Olivia
fine.
Rodrigo personally.
I haven't
but like not in a way where I'm
to
gonna
appreciate her yet.
not in a way where I'm gonna come for someone for making a joke or
Yeah.
having an opinion that's
Yeah.
different than mine.
I have deeper opinions
That's
about it, but
weird.
I literally do not want to subject myself to that again. So
Yeah,
I'll keep
that's
them
fine.
to myself.
Yeah,
But
that's so fine.
problematic, I don't like ride for her hard. That's my problematic. Like just
Okay.
because I'm half Filipino and because I'm I also hate that. That's we don't have time for it, but
Yeah.
other people have discussed it. I don't have to like her because of that.
Yeah, no.
Haley Steinfeld though, with her
You have to
1A.
like everyone who's the same racial
Oh, wouldn't that
ethnicity
be
as you or
weird?
whatever. That's
we have
crazy.
to love all women and support all women.
No, that's
girl
crazy.
power.
That's crazy as
Anyway.
hell. Okay, well, shout out to the Olivia Rodrigo fans who may be listening.
Maybe I'll
Don't
understand
come for
someday.
us.
I will learn.
I'm like the Swifties will come for me. I fucking out. I'm
Yeah,
publicly
yeah.
like, what the fuck is up with
Yeah,
Taylor Swift?
yeah.
Why are we?
It's the
I can't.
billionaire.
She does not get a pass for me, and I
But
also don't think she's
I don't
that
want to get
talented.
doxxed by anyone's fans,
Yeah,
which fucking sucks. That's
Yeah.
fascism. That's
No.
you know, we're being censored.
but it's kind of scary the power that they wield.
Yeah.
And the mountains they can move. Same with Beyonce fans.
Oh,
like,
Nicki Minaj fans.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, barbs.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
All right,
What a wild drop.
dude. In 2008, she was so good. Like,
She was so good, and then she
Oh
turned
my God.
fucking insane.
Barbie.
Oh yeah. Do you have a piece? Do you have a movie, a band, a song, any kind of piece of media you feel you were exposed to too young, and maybe how it shaped you, if so?
So when I think about this, I think about those people who like saw Hellraiser when they were 5.
Uh-huh.
Mine is not like that at all. My mother showed me Breakfast at Tiffany's,
Oh.
and because I think she thought elegant,
Had to
thin
see
lady.
Mickey Rooney playing an Asian.
My Asian mother showed me Breakfast at Tiffany's
Yeah.
because she thought Audrey Hepburn was like very, which I agree. Audrey Hepburn, like if you know about her history, she was really cool,
Yeah.
actually. But I think her aim with that was like, this is what a classy lady looks like and
Mhm.
behaves. And true, but that's wild. The just flagrant racist thing.
So racist.
And we've never discussed it because people weren't talking about that. And this is like
Yeah.
the 80s or something. But what's funny to me about that is that in the book, if you've read it, Holly Golightly is actually a bisexual sex worker.
Oh my God.
So
I have not read it. And
you don't
that's
know that from the
amazing.
movie.
Definitely not. But Truman Capote's a real one, so he's gonna
Yeah.
put that in the book.
Absolutely. So I don't think we have time to go into it. But,
Yeah, but-
that's one that I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah.
But she also showed me like a ton of opera, Rodgers and I didn't have like cable. I was not allowed to watch PG-13 movies until I
Wow.
was 13.
See,
That's weird.
opposite.
Okay, maybe that's a weird thing in my household.
No, I think that's. I mean, I think I don't
was
know.
sheltered in a
I
weird
think
way.
there's parents who just pay attention, and then there's parents like mine who are like, I don't give a fuck, and I just was watching slasher movies when I
Yeah.
was 6 years old. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's also not great. But
I think part of it was like financial too. Like we weren't, like we didn't have cable,
yeah,
and so I was watching like VHS from the library of
Yeah.
like opera, and then when my first PG-13 movie was Forrest Gump, and I just
Oh my
remember being so
God.
traumatized by the war scene.
yeah.
And then my next movie was Pulp Fiction, and I was turned
Oh,
out.
fuck yeah.
And then I loved violence from that point on.
And that's on the violent fantasy from the beginning of this episode.
Yep.
Oh my God, Claire, this has been so much fun. Such an amazing conversation.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
Goodness.
And do you want to plug anything you want to plug before we sign off?
Why, yes, I have a solo show, just like everybody else. It's called No Regrets, a story of bad tattoos covered up by worse ones.
Obsessed.
So I have some terrible tattoos, and they have funny stories behind them. And I was doing them like on stage, and as bits. And somebody was like, I would listen to an hour of that, so I wrote an hour of it. And it is coming up at the Daredevil Arts Festival, which is a fringe-like theater festival out in Venice Beach next month. So July 12th and 17th, which is the emoji day. Like the calendar emoji is July 17th. So you'll remember that. But it'll be on my socials, and come see me. Come explore my body.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Explore her body. Follow her on socials at Claire Luisa Biz.
Yeah.
And
it's Luisa the Spanish way.
I love.
Yeah, Luisa.
Yes, we love Claire, and Claire with an E at the end. Claire.
There it is.
Luisa.
French way, Spanish way, colonize.
Biz. Follow her on the socials. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun. And signing off. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Trauma Bond with Theresa Bateman. This podcast is hosted, created, and edited by me, Theresa Bateman, produced by Ali Giordani. Our perfect theme song is written and performed by Tolliver. We are an independent podcast, so if you like what you hear, please leave us a 5-star review. It really helps. And you can also join us as a paid subscriber on Substack for any exclusive bonus content, or if you just want to support the podcast and what we do. Bye!
And light another dude, cause it's what? It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. Them boys, they love the trauma. Them girls, they love the drama. NB just slapped my mama. Oh God, here comes the karma. Let's go. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, 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 bond. It's time to trauma bond, bond, bond.